Here at Media Day at the Peacock Auto Mall with Jerry Hatcher and his Whale Branch Warriors. Second round of the playoffs last year, region champs, second round of the playoffs the year before, second round of playoffs the year before that. You just keep going to the playoffs, keep winning a couple extra games. Is there a real push this year to try to get one more step or two more steps?
Well, there's always a push, but I mean, you play as hard as you can, and unfortunately, they play football pretty well in other parts of the state too. But it is what it is. We'll just go at it again and see how far we can go.
You've lost a whole lot of guys who are playing college football right now. You've got to replace them. Talk about the guys you lost, and talk more importantly about the guys who are coming in.
We lost Irvin Mulligan and Shaheem Hazel. They're full scholarship kids, D1s at Wofford. Sean Hipp is a scholarship kid up at Newberry. Marion Smalls, a starting safety, is a scholarship kid at Erskine College. And Daquan Griswold's preferred walk-on at Allen University. That's 5 college-level players we lost. But, we feel good about what we have coming back because we try to, establish something in 9th grade and build on each year so we don't get in a situation where the cover's kind of bare. So.
We're going to start right out the season with you and Battery Creek. Let's start on offense. Who are going to be our go-to guys this year?
Well, I was telling Justin a few minutes ago, this is the first time, this is my 8th year at Whale Branch, we have a legitimate quarterback battle going. We're going to decide who the starting quarterback is going to be Monday, and we think we can win with both those. So we don't know who that's going to be. It's Jalen Reeves and Henry Tomei, who was our kicker last year, and we're going to rely on Darius Hazel and Jacquez Frazier, Michael Hunter, Jaheim Fripp, those seniors that have been with us 4 years. They've been through the weight program. They're where they should be strength-wise. They're seniors. It's their time to step up.
Move the ball around a little more. Might even throw it a little bit.
We threw.
No, maybe not. Never mind.
We actually threw last year the most yards we had since I've been at Whale Branch, 970 yards, Bob.
970. I was going to say 170. Yeah,
that's good. And we're going to do what we can. We want to pass, but we want to run the ball. We're going to start running the ball. We believe we can win the ball game that way by running the ball and being strong defensively. But if they give us something, to take, we need to be able to take advantage of that.
So we know on offense it's not going to be totally 3 yards in a cloud of purple. It's going to be a little bit of air game, you're saying. Is that right?
A bit.
A bit, okay. Let's move over to the other side of the ball. Let's talk about defense, what you've seen there that you like so far.
Well, you're talking about the same people. That's the problem with losing the players you mentioned earlier. And those same people got to go play defense now. And that's going to be an issue, but the 3 I mentioned, one's a defensive end, the other 3 are linebackers. We don't get me wrong, we have good front line players. We've got some really good linemen, but unfortunately there's 7 of them, and they're going to play offense and defense. We've been experimenting with moving people around as far as skill players, hoping they can play defensive end to give us a little depth. But the defense, we'll just have to see. It's going to depend on what kind of shape we're in.
All right, let's meet these guys. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself.
I'm Darius Hazel. I'm currently a senior, and I play running back, linebacker, and fullback.
There you go, running back and linebacker playing both sides.
Jaheim Fripp, senior, and I play linebacker, defensive end, and offensive tackle.
Jacquez Frazier, senior, running back and linebacker.
Michael Hunter, I play tight end and linebacker, and I'm a senior as well.
They are playing on both sides of the ball.
That's good, but you know what? I know that's tough. Coach would love to have 2 different groups, but when they're good, it's okay to play them on both sides, right?
Well, let's look at the advantage of it. You've got fewer numbers, so those guys get more coaching. So they'll get better at what they do.
It's always nice if you find a surprise or two as you're getting ready for the season, an aha moment, so to speak. You seen any of those so far?
We've seen, I mentioned a kid at the practice yesterday, how far he'd come since JV last year. And I also mentioned to a person who was on varsity last year that he had not improved at all, in my opinion. So, so we want to get it balanced out so they're all improving, but hopefully we're going to motivate him to get a little better soon.
We'll find out soon enough when they take on Battery Creek on Friday night. We're going to meet the Battery Creek Dolphins here in just a minute. For Chris Tremblay, I'm Bob Stevens.